And welcome to this video, which is about the course tour of this course, CompTIA. Actually, it's COMP-201 Security Plus. That's the name of the course. And so the purpose of this video is to give you a brief walkthrough of how to navigate in Brightspace throughout this course. So I'm going to walk through the important parts of the Brightspace course. All right, so when you go to this course and go to Course Home, you'll be looking at this screen right here. Now, to be honest with you, there's not that much really useful on Course Home, although maybe you might find some things useful. The most recent announcement is here, but it's also someplace else. And work that's overdue would be listed in here. I've got to fix this up, and upcoming work. So actually, you might find this valuable. Okay, but the main part of the whole course is under Content. So I'm going to click on Content in this blue navigation pane. Okay, so here we are in Content. So I'm going to start off with clicking the Overview button right here. So this just gives you a brief summary of like what this course is about. And by the way, what this course is about is to prepare you to pass the CompTIA Security Plus certification exam, which is an industry standard exam recognized worldwide for cybersecurity knowledge. So that's the purpose of this class. And there's a follow-on class, COMP-289 Security Plus Certificate Exam Review, which you should take next semester to basically learn this stuff in more detail, and so that you'd be able to pass that challenging test. By the way, after that, I typically have a bunch, maybe 10, maybe more, maybe less, one-on-one Zoom sessions with students to help them really, really prepare to pass that test. Okay, so that's a little bit of the overview. And I'm going to click next on Start here. And by the way, as you're watching this video, pause the video and you walk through what I'm doing so you can get a chance to do hands-on stuff. Okay, so in the Start Here section, there's a little course introduction, nothing too exciting. Then, after the course introduction, what do we have here? Please watch this course tour video. Well, this is the course tour video you're currently watching, so you've already gotten there. And in this page, there's some initial tasks to complete, a little bit about meet your instructor. That would be me, Dick Soderman. And after the meet your instructor, what do we have? Netiquette expectations. Browse through this just to be nice on the internet. And well, by this point, you have experience with Blackboard because you're in a more advanced class, so you won't have to do training on it. Information about the textbook of this course is here. How to live stream this class. So if you're attending by Zoom, this is the information you'll need to get a Zoom session running. Let's see what else. Live stream. Oh, so in the first week of class, there's a couple of very simple homework assignments. One is to submit your photo, that is, a selfie of yourself. The reason I have you do this is that it helps me learn your names faster, because I can associate with your face with your name, and I study those so that I'll know you faster in class. And there's another little assignment called tracking due dates the first week. This is really simple. This assignment gives some thought to how you're going to keep track of when all the homework is due and the quizzes are and things like that. And what I'm just asking you to do is to tell me how you're going to do that. Are you going to use a paper appointment book? Probably not. A calendar on your smartphone, more likely. Calendar on Google, or anything else. There is no wrong answer. But I want you to think about how you're going to remember the due dates so you can stay up to date. Okay, that's all in Start Here. The next section is Course Syllabus. So the syllabus is posted in this area here. It's not right at the beginning, but it is in here. So you should browse through all of these things. And towards the end, right here, if you click on this, you'll get the syllabus, which you should download and print. And here's the syllabus quiz that you should take, and you can take it as many times as you need to in order to earn 100%. You're going to get tired of hearing me say that. Take this as many times as you need to earn 100%, because all of the quizzes in this course are that way. Because the quizzes are more for educational purposes, not for assessment purposes. So everybody should do well in this class because you can take everything as many times as necessary until you earn a very high score. Okay, so where are we? That's course syllabus. If you click on this, you'll find the objectives of the CompTIA Security Plus exam. I'm not going to do it right now. I am going to click on ACM resources. And here's a whole list of things that are not specific to this course, but are general for every course you take at ACM. So you should browse this to see what resources ACM offers you so that you can be the most successful as possible in all your courses. This is a section here of getting started with MindTap that you should look at later on. I post class recordings. So in other words, every time I have a class, I record it and post the recordings here. This is actually from last semester, fall 2023. And most of the things in this course are under course content here. So watch what happens when I click on this. On the left-hand side, there's a chapter-by-chapter outline here. So just for example, when you're studying and we're on Chapter 3, you'd click on Chapter 3. And this would give you everything about Chapter 3, the learning objectives, videos, PowerPoint slides, the hands-on projects that you'll be doing, and the quiz. For every chapter, it's similar to this. There's hands-on projects, there's a quiz, and there's some PowerPoint slides that I'll be going over in class. Okay, so that's a typical chapter here. Let's see what we have after all these chapters. Oh, if you've taken one of my classes before, you might remember that we have a section of foundational figures in computer science. So there's 13 videos that I've made here on important people that established and created computer science, starting way back in the 1800s. So Alan Turing is the first one here. So for each of these 13 foundational figures in computer science, there's a short video, maybe about 10 minutes, and then there's a quiz on that video that you can take, guess what, as many times as you need to earn 100%. So there's quizzes on, or information about Alan Turing, Charles Babbage, and some of these people you've never heard of, but others you might have, like, hey, you ever heard of Steve Jobs? He's in the list here someplace. So I think it's important for people to understand a little bit of who made this field, computer science, happen. Okay, so that's foundational figures in computer science. Then office hours. If you click on this, you'll find out when my office hours, but to be honest with you, most of my meetings with students are not necessarily during the office hours, but by Zoom at whatever time and day works for you and for me, often in the evenings. If you click on this, you'll find a tutoring schedule. There is a tutor for computer science courses. And other useful resources here. I'll click on that. So there's a bunch of things here that will be helpful to you as the semester progresses. We're nearly to the end here. Tech support. If you have some problems in Brightspace, you can click on this and get some help. If there's something about your account, like passwords you don't know about, click on this. And if you need technical support on MindTap or the Cengage textbook, click on this. Okay, so this is basically the course. Let me see if I skipped anything. There are discussions. I'm going to click on discussions here. So there's a discussion that you should do in week 1 to introduce yourself to the class. And then for each week following that, there's a discussion question where you'll be posting an answer. Okay, let's see. So you want to look at your grade book. That'll be under course tools. If you want to see who else is in this class, click on class list. This can be helpful for people. This is everybody in the class, and you might want to study with one or two members of the class. So that's how you can find out who's in the class. Okay, that is pretty much everything. If you want to see all the announcements under course tools, it's there. The assignments, your grades, all the quizzes. That's pretty much it that's important to us here. Okay, well, that's basically an overview or a course tour of this class. I have a mantra, and is don't get stuck, get help. I'm here to help you. So if you find yourself not making forward progress at any point in this course, send me an email or ask in class, and we'll have a Zoom session typically, and I'll help you get unstuck. So don't get stuck, get help. I'm here to help. Okay, see you in class.